Another day, another Jegs box. What's in this one?
Once they ride on the dance floor, you've been waiting all winter long, hearing them go on and on, just so you can prove them all wrong. Only thing that matters is who turns the big and on.
What's up? We are back. PJ North Racing. Big day. Kenny, Terry, headed over here, work on some brakes. But before we do that, I just got in my first order of Redline oil. So pretty cool because I've ordered from Jegs forever, right? So we went all out this time. I got everything. I've been buying just 520 from Jegs forever, and then 1040 or 1540, whatever, for my bracket car. So we got a whole box in. Let's take a look. Oh baby, got some 1540, some ATF. I think that's my 520 and my 010. Then I got some other stuff. I got the brake fluid and some other things. So we really did it this time. We went all out. Shout out to Redline. Pumped to have them on board this year, part of PJ North Racing. So first order in for this will take care of us, I think, through May. So that should be good. Shout out to here, Redline. Like I said, I ordered a bunch of stuff. Got to use this new brake fluid, so that's cool. Interested to see how this performs. Haven't used that before. Let's see what else we got here. More brake fluid. Oh, tossed in a Polo. That always helps. As you guys know, I'm a Polo guy at the track. Some more 20 weight we use here in the Super Stocker. Let's see what this is. I think this is the 40 weight for my bracket car. The ATF for the transmission. We'll get that in here soon enough. And lastly, the secret weapon. 010 for when we need to go fast. So we're doing it. Shout out to Redline.
Yeah, that's about half of that. Let's see here. Wonder around it where it goes through the firewall.
It rains hard enough under the hood to get it to it. It's in trouble anyway.
I know I did. That's what I did.
Did you put the Carter key in the top ball joint up there?
No, not yet. Because it just, whenever I pulled it in and tightened it up, it locked it down. Thing up.
What'd you do?
Need that.
You broke it already?
And everything, I'll get you to give me another one.
We here. We did it.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
We did it.
So you got them, we got that tight. That's tight.
You do the back first?
That's tight. We'll try to bleed. We'll probably bleed the two back ones out first, and then we'll pour off and check the fluid level again. Because it's going to take a good, well, actually, we probably need to pump them up.
I just push it real slow and it won't come out up here.
That's why I say we got to push it real slow. Where's that little...
Well, by God, if we didn't get it done. The brakes are in. They're bled. They're ready. We put those new lines on. Man, what a challenge, but we did it. Disc brake conversion, checking it off the list. Man, it is hard to put into words how grateful I am for Kenny and Terry to come over and help me throughout this whole process. All the work that they did to help me out. It means the world to me. Obviously, growing up, my dad did so much for my race program, and everybody at the shop, right? I would just kind of drop the car off and I could change the motor out or change the transmission, whatever, but all the extra stuff that goes into it that I just don't know and I'm learning. So I'm so thankful for Kenny and Terry and to come over here and take their time out of their retired life, but still busy, to come over. I know they got a lot going on. So thank you to Kenny and Terry. Now, back to the vid. All right, found a seat on Facebook Marketplace. So we're gonna go scoop it up. Hopefully it is what it is. And we got a good deal on it. So that's one seat down. On to the next one. We did it. One seat down. We're just on the hunt for one more. And we'll go from there. Brand new again. Perfect. Before we get too far in this video, I want to talk about a few things you're going to need if you're redoing your car that I wish people would have told me ahead of time. And thankfully Chance gave me some heads up, which is great. But, you know, let's go through some of those items. First, You gotta have a vintage hat, which I have some for sale. You can check out my eBay right here. I got a few for sale. Sell little collections, things like that, but I also collect a ton of stuff, as you can see. So you gotta have one of that. But let's get into some of these pieces that you're gonna need if you're redoing your brakes, if you're redoing wiring, if you're mounting seats, all those things, just some items that I've come up with that I wish I would have known ahead of time. All right, first we got cutters, crimpers, and strippers. You gotta get these cutters. It's a 5-pack. It's the best bang for your buck. These are incredible to get those wire ties right at the end. Then these strippers are pretty good. I like them. And the cutters did great for the shrink wrap. Next, get as much wire as you can. 16, 18, 14, 12. Just buy all the spools of wire you can. These are the kits I went with. They worked out great. I still have some left over. It's good to put in the trailer, so you'll need these. Next are just some random things you'll probably need. A center punch. This one's pretty good. It's spring loaded. The utility knife has been incredible. I use it on everything. It stays pretty sharp. I'm not super happy with these drill bits, but you will need a set of drill bits, so buy as many as you can, all types of sizes, because we drilled on everything. And lastly, you're definitely going to need all of these things from Jegs. When you're doing your brakes, they don't send you fittings, they don't send you hoses, all that stuff. So make sure you either measure ahead of time or know what you need, but this is what I went with, and Jegs had it all to me in, one day. So it's great. What's up? We are back. Last day for this video. Then it's gonna be probably 2 or 3 weeks because we're waiting on transmission and waiting on another seat and stuff to get mounted. But we're gonna finish some wiring inside the car, see if I can't get that at least wired so I know I can plug and play and do all that stuff. So let's get after it. All right, we're running this to a Deutsch clip, so we're gonna run it down, obviously tie it together, all that stuff, and then put the Deutsch clip on the end once we get it set. This one here a little more easy, obviously just colored it out to go to the pieces. And I've got a little mount that my dad made, so we're making progress a little bit at a time here. All right, last thing we're gonna do here that we have parts for is wire up the RPM switch. We're gonna get it mounted on the firewall and see if we can't run some wires, get them to where they're kind of close. So let's see how that goes. Worst part, trying to get under here and see if we can mount this RPM switch. Man, I really put this in a inconspicuous spot, didn't I? Honestly, I wish I was better at this, but we're pretty close. So just gotta drill those 2 holes out, then we can finish tightening this thing down. Let's see how it goes. Let's go. Got it in there. Now I just gotta wire it up. Hey, got them on there. Now I'll figure out what's the easiest way to route these. Let's see. All right, we got it wired up except for the tack in the shifter, obviously, because we don't have that done yet in the tack, but it should power on. So let's see if we got power. Hey, how about it? We did it. Got it wired in. It's a good deal. Let's see if the water pumping fan works. I hear it. We did it. All right, we're getting ready to check the dialing controller, make sure I got that wired right. So we obviously can't mount it completely, but it got mounted on the mount that we're going to use. So we got it close. Let's see if it works. Naturally, I got a comm fail because I put the Deutsch clip on incorrectly. Idiot! Let's fix that. All right, I think we got it fixed. Let's see. Hey, we got it. You love to see it. All right, we got the plug-in works. Whew, I didn't think we were ever going to get there. All right, well, that's all we can do right now. We're waiting on, I'm going to make a new shifter mount. I got a gauge cluster coming. Matt's hooking it up with that. And I've got to order some seat mounts, which I think we might be onto something there. So, here's the hoping. Let me know if y'all are digging the show, this episode, man. We're getting the Super Soccer ready. So let me know what you're thinking of rebuilding the Chevelle. In the comments, let us know. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. We'll be back in a few weeks. Hopefully, we'll see some of y'all at the practice tree race. Shout out to the TB Promotions practice tree race right here. We gonna be there. Come check us out. Can't wait to see all of y'all. Until then, peace.
Once they ride on the dance floor, you've been waiting all winter long, hearing them go on and on, just so you can prove them all wrong. Only thing that matters is who turns the beat.